software goes really hard. Now moving on to the cameras. The cameras are amazing. They're not the most highly spec'd or the fastest, but they're great and they can definitely be pushed to a high ceiling with manual controls and the different software features. People often get mad about the cameras not changing enough, but this year it's an impressive lineup with the addition of the 50 megapixel ultra wide camera. You got a 200 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel 5x camera, and a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera to complete the set. You also still have the 3x camera that is not as good as the other ones, but it's still pretty good when you compare it to other phones' digital zooms from 2x to 2.9x. You essentially can capture great images from ultra wide all the way up to 10x and even 20x still being usable. Another thing to note is that all the cameras on this phone can record up to 4K 60 FPS and they work in almost any mode, except for obviously using the ultra wide in portrait mode. But take everything I just said and combine that with Pro Video Mode or Pro Photo Mode, Dual Recording Mode, which can also record in 4K, Portrait Video Mode or Portrait Photo Mode, Expert RAW for deeper photography control, Single Take, and more. You get a reliable and capable camera system that can take it to the next level if you wanted to because of all the software features. And oh yeah, the selfie camera is also good too. Alright, let's talk about performance. This is one area that kind of makes it worth upgrading to for people who have recent flagship phones. The performance boost is kind of insane in terms of stability and getting consistent frames per second in games. Obviously, if you're not a gamer, this doesn't really matter because even the S20 phones from 5 years ago are still able to run smoothly and execute daily tasks really quickly and easily. One disappointment though is that the extra power doesn't really impact video editing in LumaFusion. I think it's slightly more stable, but after a few projects, multiple tracks of things on your timeline, the video editing software starts to bug out and glitch and lag and close and just give you problems. This just further confirms that it's not the hardware, it's probably just the app optimization and potentially also the Android platform's limitations. Regardless, I still use my S25 Ultra for video editing and it's been amazing when it works. The performance this year is really great and it even competes with the iPhones for the first time ever. Now the build and design, personally I love the design of this phone. I love how Samsung is keeping the camera modules and setup very minimalistic compared to the competitors. The rounded edges look better to me and it makes the design feel more complete this year. The phone also received enhancements to its durability with grade 5 titanium in the frame and the next version of Corning Gorilla Glass. These improvements plus the anti-reflective screen make it probably the best built phone on the market right now in terms of hardware design and durability. It lacks the best specs like 6000 mAh batteries or 80-watt charging speeds, but the overall package is still really premium, reliable, and nice to hold, all while weighing significantly less than the S24 Ultra and still including the powerful S Pen. RIP to the Bluetooth features though.